Oh, bollocks, am I on? Hello, I'm Martin Shuttlecock. A group of friends and I recently, we had a book published, and it looks a little bit like this. It's called the Dorking Review, and it's like a series of vignettes, spoof news articles, spoof interviews, etc. And my missus reckons that everyone should have a copy. Right, bear this in mind. She reckons that everyone should have a copy in their Christmas stocking. That way, you make us all millionaires. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read a couple of short sections from the book. Sort of give you a flavour of what it's all about. The first one is by my friend Ellis Ian Fields, and the title, it's a spoof news vignette, and the title is BBC Radio 4's Today Causes Listeners' Head to Explode. A Radio 4 listener's head exploded this morning during the news programme Today. At about 6:45 AM, retired journalist Mr. Gethin Parabola was drinking a cup of tea in his kitchen with the radio on. His wife, my family, said it's been coming for some time. Gethin boils over every time he hears the expression "in place", especially when used by journalists, who he says should know better. Every single day you hear interviewees referring to legislation has been put in place. New security measures are being put in place. The plans are in place. He always moans about it being lazy English and that it's always in the passive voice. This morning, it was during a reading of the headlines when the reader said something about the EU loan to Ireland being put in place. Well, that was it. He dropped his teacup, sat there rigid, and his head, well, it just exploded. The doctors say he'll probably be alright, but he has to stay away from TV and radio news and documentaries for a while. They also recommend keeping clear of newspapers, which seem to be just as guilty. Okay, that's Mr. Ellis's entry into this little promotional gig. And the next one I'd like to draw your attention to is from Public Notices, and it's by my friend Gary Holdway, known to writers on website www.thespoof.com as On Feet and Toe. And this one is called Crematorium Attendants Society. Hello and welcome to the latest news from the CAS. At the next meeting we will be looking at the gas bill and how to reduce it by using a wood burner when business is slow. Also, how to decorate a lampshade with toenails, and what to do with the leftover nuts and bolts. Harry Bernice, attendant at the Crow de Creme, has offered to cook your Christmas turkeys if your oven is a bit small. He only has room for 500, so first come, first served. The annual dinner dance at the Council Crematorium will be a special event this year. The oven will be lit by celebrity singer Dusty Ashes. Mr. Fingal from Hounslow has asked us to thank the attendant that cremated his father. He said, the gas went off, and if your attendant had not had a gallon of petrol, it would have been a very sad day. That's it for now, but don't forget, it's cold outside, but warm in here. So, there you have it. Which way? I always get this wrong. Which way? The Dorking Review, with a picture of a dinosaur sitting on the toilet. You can't beat it. Like the missus said, bad habits. Right, like the missus said, what did you say, missus? Oh, she's asleep again. Oi!
What?
Deafhead! What did you say about our book?
Excellent. Good
No, you didn't. You said everybody should have one in their Christmas stocking.
Yes, that is.
And that we'd all be millionaires. Anyway, if more than about 20 people read these, I might do another section or whatever. I don't know. She told me not to speak quickly. She said, right, with your accent and everything, she said, no one will understand a word you're saying. What can you do? Bloody women. Right, anyway, that's good night from me. And
Good night from her.
good night from her. Go and get the supper on, you lazy cow.